today we're going to be talking about Bert Williams. This is a man who took the tramp clown face. If you remember from my last video, if you watched it, what the tramp clown face means. Homelessness, making fun of freed slaves, indicate that you're dirty, and just in total to mimic black people, especially if their face is like this with red lips or just black and the white lips. So Bert Williams was a pioneer black performer at a time where vaudeville and Broadway were segregated. So think about it. Segregation. He was doing this while segregation was going on. Wow. This was during 1874 to 1922. He became famous for performing the tramp clown character, who was sad and also down on his luck. It's similar to white performers, except he did this in a different way. One, he's black, and these white performers would mock black people, and he was not about to play into that. He added dignity, intelligence to this clown role. You know, because usually, even though these black performers can gain fame within this clown community, you know, in the circus, they still had to do fuck shit to embarrass themselves. Mock themselves as a black person and mock other black people and themselves at the same time to entertain these white, racist audiences. So how did Williams do this differently? So Williams would tell his lines very slowly with long pauses and subtle expressions. This came off soft and deliberate instead of just ridiculous, dumb shit like the white performers would do. Just like this. Yeah. So like I was saying, he forced audiences to sit there and wait instead of just jumping with ridiculous, stupid shit to keep these white racist people entertained. So he made his character have emotional complexity, sadness, weariness, hesitation, longing, just like this. Go ahead. People could relate to him, especially people who are down on their luck, poor, just people who feel misunderstood and things of that nature. He made jokes about society, work, love, disappointment. His wit was dry, but his character was never a fool, so I mean, clock it. I just find it crazy if you actually pay attention and notice, like, basically the whole point of this video. He has to wear blackface, even though he's a black man. They just really wanted to add on the embarrassment, really add on the racism. Like, yeah, you're gonna be a black man, you're gonna wear the blackface, you're gonna wear the tramp clown face. That's what you're gonna do. But I'm so glad that he really like outsmarted them. Used that same black caricature they wanted him to play into something else. He made that black caricature have soul, emotions. These white people wanted him to enforce this image in a certain way that degrades black people, basically. Doing all the ridiculous shit these white performers be doing. Making fun of black people. But anyway, how did this turn out for him? Did he get away with it? What happened? So he did the acts, and the white audiences laughed, yes, but somehow they had some sort of empathy. They had some sort of empathy towards the character, because like I said, like I was already telling you guys, he would express his character to be more than just some black caricature. They probably had empathy because they had to face the emotional reality of the funny black man trope. Because like I said, these white people, these racist white people forced him to put on the black face. The same face paint white racist performers would use to mock black people, they made him put that on. Well, I guess I started seeing him more than just that because of how he presented it. But the story doesn't even end here. So Williams had a partner named George Walker, and they were the first black voices recorded on the phonograph. What the fuck is a phonograph? I'm gonna show a picture right here. Interesting. They created black musicals on Broadway and musical comedies. But eventually, when Walker died in 1908, Williams continued to do his famous routine called the silent poker game, which I will show you now. Okay, so basically, this is a silent movie, which is honestly just so fucking painful for me. I cannot take watching this in silence. Like, I don't know how people did it. Like, if I would ever have to watch a silent movie, I will pop in music and then stare at the screen. Like, probably not all the time, you know, scroll on social media, you know, whatever. But, like, damn, like, this is painful. But I just wanted to give you guys an idea what the silent poker game looked like. So, essentially, it's a silent film and he's playing poker and then all X, Y, and Z happens. It's like a 21-minute video, but I shortened it down to only like a few minutes. So yeah, if you want to play some Big Boogie right about now, you know, go ahead. I honestly don't even get what's going on. I guess they have to all get out and the cops are like taking them out of the premises and he's just left there. I don't know why. This shit is confusing to me. They do add title screens, by the way, but it's not at every point of the film. It's just like you just gotta figure it out by watching it, like of what is even going on. But yeah, that's pretty much it of this. And we're back. But even though he was successful, he still faced racism. Wow! Like, even though he's successful, he still faced racism? It just didn't magically go away? Yeah. Remember, this shit was back then. He was celebrated on stage, but off stage he was not. He was not allowed to go where the white performers could go, like the same hotels. Nope, couldn't do that either. He was also caught in race riots. Wow! This man named Booker T. Washington praised him for being the funniest man I ever saw and the saddest man I ever knew. So that speaks volumes already. The funniest man and the saddest man he ever knew. Imagine how his life was like. Yeah. More just being called the N-word with the ER in front of his face. Like, probably more than that. Race riots, like I was already saying. Can't go where the white performers can go. Imagine more than that. That's not even listed on Google. So later on in life, he got pneumonia and died in New York City. Wow, he died in my city. Okay. He died in New York City March 4th, 1922. He was only 47 years old. Pretty young in my opinion. Not too young, but shouldn't be dying at 47. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, I hope you learned something new about Bert Williams. Like he tried to take this tramp clown face and make it into something else back then. Yeah, I'm trying to do the same thing in my own way, but you're not going to sit here and degrade me, no racist white performer, no racist white. No. You. I'm going to make it into my own and speak on these black clowns who suffered. It was not easy for them. Oh my god, I was a performer. Oh my god, let's talk about it. Nope. Racism was involved. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to look at my description, if you want to follow me on my other socials, like, comment, subscribe. Please, I want to know your thoughts. I want to know other videos you want me to do. And yeah, bye.